Here are some harsh truths that you need to hear, especially if you're new to the cryptocurrency market, because a lot of people come in bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and, of course, very naive of how sinister these markets really can be, of how unforgiving and merciless these markets are. Financial markets in general, particularly crypto, is a player versus player game. So I want to talk to you about some of the things that you need to disabuse yourself of when you come into these kind of markets so that you're not looking at things with rose-tinted glasses and that you can make smart decisions and not give in to greed and making silly decisions based on FOMO, okay? So let's get into it. First thing, you have to accept this truth. Right now in the market cycle, you're late. You're not super late. There's still a lot of upside potential. There's still great opportunities. There's new coins launching all the time. There's lots of great stuff going on. Okay? But a lot of you guys are chasing assets, particularly when they pump, to buy high and only to sell low later when they start going through a distribution phase. Or what's going to happen to a lot of people who are not even really paying attention to the market yet and probably not going to see this video, is that they are going to come in right around the cycle peak, buy, and then sell at the bottom. I guess somebody has to buy the top. Ideally, you don't want it to be you, though. That's how you lose all your money. Okay? Still a lot of great buying opportunities, a lot of great assets at this point in the market. Not as good as there were in the past 18 months, obviously, but still some great deals out there. But that window for great deals is closing, and a lot of people are just going to come in and buy the top. You don't want to be a top buyer, okay? You want to be a top seller. Keep that in mind, okay? Don't give into that FOMO that makes you just blast on the top of every altcoin that you see when it's mega pumping, or when the cycle is going crazy and Jimmy Fallon's launching his meme coin and all that stuff. That's not when you want to buy. It's when you get out of that market, man, okay? Because that leads me to the second truth. The cryptocurrency market always blows a bubble, okay? Right now, the bubble's like this. It's expanding, though. And at some point, it's going to pop. Because it always pops. Every single damn time. And right before it's about to pop, you are going to have people telling you, this is the super cycle. This time is different. Don't worry about the macro stuff. The macro stuff isn't going to affect the crypto markets. It's just so bullish. Do you see what's happening for Bitcoin? This reason and that reason and the other reason, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. There will be another bear market. It'll come quick. It'll be vicious when it comes. And most of you will lose most of your money when that happens. Sorry. But if you can accept that this market blows a bubble every time, that we're going to see stupid valuations on stuff, and that when you see utterly stupid valuations, you have life-changing money on the table, if you can be brave enough to say, hey, this market's overheated and I need to change my life with this life-changing money on the table, then you're going to win. Most people won't do that. They'll let greed take over and they'll lose. Number 3, most of these coins are total bullshit. If you haven't figured that out yet, figure it out now, because most of these coins are total crap. Layer 2 governance tokens, get out of here. You're going to go govern the platform? No, you're not. No, you're not. Now, look, there are some tokens that offer governance features as well as doing other stuff. You can stake them for rewards and stuff like that. Sure, fine, that's different. But a lot of these coins, people are buying up and putting up to stupid multi-billion-dollar valuations, literally do nothing except let you govern the platform. You're not going to govern the damn platform. Who are you kidding? Even if you do, I'm coming in with my 10 coins. Yeah, the VCs and the team control everything. Your opinion doesn't matter anyway. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. A lot of these AI agents are going to be total bullshit. A lot of the every meme coin basically is total bullshit and will drop 99.99%. In fact, there's so many meme coins out right now that 99.99999% of them die within a couple hours of even launching. But the ones that get big, right, and go on to hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars of market cap, the vast majority of those, when the risk off time comes in the market, and again, that comes really soon, in a very quick way. I'm not saying soon in the market cycle, but in the next 3 to 6 months, you might see a major risk-off event for the market. And when it does, it happens real fast. When that happens, altcoins are going to suffer and meme coins are going to suffer the worst, because there's absolutely no reason to own these damn things. Oh, there'll be a great buy on some of these bigger cult meme coins like Pepe and stuff like that at the bottom of the bear market, but doesn't mean it's not going to go down like 99%, because it will. Okay, be careful. Number 4, kind of related to point number 3, but fundamentals really don't matter that much. There are so many fundamentally great cryptocurrency coins that just lag in price because the market primarily does not trade on fundamentals. Well, fundamentals are great and they certainly help, okay? But they don't matter as much as most people think they do. Fart coin got to $1 billion. You're going to tell me fundamentals matter? A frog picture, Pepe coin, is worth $10 billion. You're going to tell me fundamentals matter? Pepe coin is worth more than Aave and worth more than MakerDAO combined. And those are two of the most important decentralized finance protocols in the entirety of the industry. Fundamentals don't matter as much as you think they do, especially during a bull market. Now, fundamentals, ironically, might matter a bit more in a bear market, but they still go down 99%. But certainly during a bull market, what matters is hype. What matters is attention. Money flows where attention flows. As soon as you understand that, you're going to do a lot better in these markets. Now, real quick, let's do a quick shout out to today's sponsor before we get into the other harsh truths that you need to hear, and that is CoinStats. Now, CoinStats is a portfolio tracker and a must-have tool for investors. That's because CoinStats lets you connect pretty much any exchange or any wallet that you have into their app so that you can track all of your transaction history. You can keep track of everything that you're doing on chain and on exchange, see your profit and loss statements, deep analytics of your portfolio with all kinds of charts and stuff like that, making it really easy to manage what you're doing. Because, of course, just selling for max profits, obviously very important. But actually keeping track of everything, knowing how much you made, knowing where your coins are, not forgetting about anything, all this stuff matters. And here's some interesting alpha for you. With Wallet Explorer, you can actually search wallets across 120 different blockchains and see detailed analytics. And if you want to follow any particular wallet, you can just add it to the watch list. So if you find some whale wallets who got in early to Pepe and Dog with Hat and stuff like that, you can turn on notifications for those wallets. And when they buy a new meme coin, you can be the first to know. Pretty cool, right? It also has all kinds of other cool features like portfolio analytics and historical graphs, which of course means that it does a lot of the heavy lifting portfolio-wise for you in terms of keeping track of everything. And for somebody like me who uses multiple wallets, multiple exchange, so many wallets and exchange accounts, it's ridiculous, then it could be a pretty easy decision to see the value in this tool and to get yourself an account. They even have an easy-to-use mobile app with a great user interface. You can check everything on the go to keep up to date with your portfolio wherever you're going. Here's the deal. CoinStats right now is giving my community, you guys, a 50% discount, which is an insane discount, using the link down below in the description, making this a very affordable and necessary tool. Go check it out, and thank you for supporting our sponsors. Number 5, you have to understand this, is that nobody in this industry truly really gives a shit about you. This is a player versus player game. We are not all going to make it together. We're not. We are simply not. And anybody telling you that is full of shit. Because again, in order for you to sell the top, somebody has to buy the top. And that person buying the top is not going to make it. Quite simply. You extrapolate that out, you have a large amount of early buyers who are going to be selling to a large amount of late buyers. The only person who is in charge of your portfolio is you. Of your investing decisions is you. Of your buy orders is you. Of your sell orders is you. Okay? There's a lot of good meaning content creators and stuff out there who are going to help guide you on the way and provide education, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's you alone in front of your computer. And that's a very powerful responsibility when it comes to your money, and you have to understand that. Number 6, content creators, whether it be here on YouTube or on TikTok or on X or wherever else, guess what? They have bags of crypto coins, and we talk about them. Now, you're going to see a gargantuan amount of undisclosed shilling for altcoins, meme coins, etc. People get bags early, give them free from the teams, whatever. Just disclose, guys, disclose. If you're a content creator and you're seeing this, just disclose, gosh darn it, okay? You can always find my disclosures, by the way, down here on YouTube. You'll find it in the description, or over on X. You'll find it in the pinned comment that's got all my current portfolio holdings, my venture rounds, my OTC deals, plus a risk statement, because of course investing in crypto is risky. You can lose all your money. But you do see a lot of this, and of course, it's not always bad that, content creators have bags. I've got a lot of bags. I talk about my bags all the time. Again, you can see the full portfolio disclosures down there. But of course I talk about my bags. That's funny. Sometimes people are like, well, Ark, why aren't you talking about my bags? Because they're your bags, not my bags. Okay, I want to see my investments do well. I believe in the things that I invested in. I think they have potential for one reason or another. Sometimes more potential or less potential, depending on the coin. But of course I talk about my bags. And other content creators will as well. So if you see somebody talking about a coin, you should assume that they have it, even if they're not directly telling you that they have it. And also keep in mind that creates a conflict of interest where people want to hype things up. People want to get you to buy those coins. Okay? So just, again, it's not all kumbaya out here, baby. All right? There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and you need to be fully aware of that, all right? The next part, most people lose most of their money. There's a variety of reasons why this happens, but by coming into this market, you are running the odds, especially if you're coming in late, okay? Now, there's a variety of reasons why people lose their money. Probably the most common is just buying high and selling low and giving into the FOMO. But there's also rug pulls constantly in crypto, whether it be new meme coins launching, new AI agents launching, or just semi-legitimate seeming coins that kind of do the slow rug where they don't really launch anything meaningful. They just keep enough interest going so that team can just slowly exit out through their tokens, or airdrops that farm you. You're not really farming the airdrop, they're farming you. They make tens of millions of dollars off of your transaction fees, cumulatively, everybody together, and then they drop you a few bucks later on. Thanks for all the free money, losers. That happens all the time. Okay, there's a lot of bullshit where you're gonna lose your money in this space. And look, we love to focus on the winners. Great. But the reality is a lot of people, a lot of you guys are going to lose a lot of your money, because I don't mean this in the wrong way, so don't take it like that. But a lot of people coming to the market are like babies walking into a wolf den. Okay? People who have been here multi-cycle are much more experienced. They don't walk into the wolf den, okay? But the reality is that in this market, you are up against organized cabals who do organized pump and dumps, who organize thousands of meme coins, who get into all these meme coins early and all this kind of stuff. There are snipers on chain who have more technical knowledge than you. There are whales who simply control the price of many assets, okay? They have more money, they have more experience, and they are merciless. They are ruthless motherfuckers, okay? Again, if you're new to the market, you're like a baby walking into the wolf den, which is why it's probably better for most of you to stick with the top coins and not go down the route of finding all this low cap stuff where a lot more of this malarkey happens, let's say, okay? Number 8, the market loves to focus on exceptional stories of winners, okay? And you want to be that winner, and that's part of the thing that draws people into crypto. They see the stories of the guy who put $100 in a meme coin and it turned into millions. You could be that person. I'm not going to lie. You could be that person, but there's a 99.99% chance that you're not going to be that person. You actually have better odds of going and making a bunch of money at the casino versus hitting it big on the next meme coin. For most of you anyway. As some of you guys who are really in the trenches and you do have the technical knowledge, you can run sniper bots, you're in the Discord groups early, et cetera, you're willing to take the risks and manage risks, all this stuff, yeah, you do have a decent chance of hitting it big. But I know guys who are in the trenches all the time, and it's just rug pull after rug pull after rug pull, and yeah, you make some money from some of them, but so many of them just go to zero. Okay, the chances are, especially as a casual investor in this space, you are going to be the rule, not the exception. I know you want to be the exception, but you're probably going to be the rule. And that's tough to hear. And I know you're going to want to go and try to be the exception anyway. Don't say I didn't tell you. Number 9, the market is efficient. It is. And that's not the efficient market hypothesis, but just the reality of the market is that if you don't manage your risk, the market will manage it for you. I've been slapped in the face like that a few times by the market. It's true. And you will take your profits or the market will take them for you. It's very efficient at moving the money from your pocket into other people's pockets. Very good at it. Now, if you're on the right side of the equation, the market can be very efficient about moving money from other people's pockets into your pockets. Okay, because you bought low and you sold high, right? But just understand that simple reality. Number 10, I know this has been maybe not my usual kind of like, yeah, guys, let's go video, but I think you need to hear this stuff. It may sound a little bit harsh, but I want you to know this. I am your biggest fan. I am actually out here rooting for you to win. I want you to win. I celebrate winners. I hope that some of this information will help you see the market with less rose-tinted glasses and more about the reality of the ruthless marketplace that it actually is. I want you to stay in the game. I want you to keep clicking. Keep getting in those discords early. Keep finding the new alpha early. The odds are stacked against newcomers. It is true. But the more that you learn, the more knowledge you get, the more on-chain you are, the more you study, the earlier you are to the next big narratives, the better the odds are that you're going to win. The more locked in you can be, the more likely you are to win. Okay, and that's the tough love that you need to hear, okay? And you need to keep in mind, again, not everyone is going to make it. Some of you will. But a lot of the people who are doing the things I just talked about in this video are the ones who are not going to make it. They're outsourcing their thinking to content creators. They're FOMOing into every top, all this kind of stuff. You have to do your own research. You have to make sure that you're never risking more than you can afford to lose. And you have to understand, this is not kumbaya out here, baby. This is a financial market. It's a ruthless place, and people will take your money very quickly, okay? There is no orderly exit at the top, and everyone at the end of the day is watching out for themselves and their bags. Good luck.